channel. In today's discussion, we will be discussing why people hate Shadows of Evil. But there will be some positives in here, and there will be some negatives, because Shadows of Evil is 50-50 for me. I like it, but I don't like it in other ways and other things. So without further ado, let's begin. So Shadows of Evil is based in Morgue City, USA, and this is where it all starts off for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Zombies was the first ever map on Black Ops 3, and when you first played it, you're like, okay, pretty cool, but the more times you played it, the more times you had to keep doing the rituals over again and all that, it just got frustrating and people started to hate it. But when it first came out and you didn't have the season pass and you didn't have the giant map that came with season pass, this is the only map you had, and you had to keep playing it. And then you just keep playing. It gets boring because Shadows of Evil is boring, and then you just get frustrated with keep dying and keep doing the rituals and all that garbage, and it just got no fun unless you had the giant DLC until DLC 1 drop, and that's where people started to leave Shadows of Evil and never play it. And the Easter egg. You need 4 people to do the Easter egg. There's only 1 or 2 maps that you need specifically 4 people to complete. Every other map, you can do it solo. Every other map. Ascension and Shadows of Evil. You need 4 people to fully complete Shadows of Evil Easter egg. But you can do it until the boss fight on solo, 1, 2, or 3 people. But you have to have 4 to complete it fully to get the cutscene at the end when Richtofen grabs the summoning key. But there is a plus to it. It's a small map, and this is a map that, okay, you don't have to spend as much points as like Origins, Der Heisendra, Garad Krovi, Zetsebo, and all the other maps in the game that are out with Chronicles as well. And this is just a map for when you're like, okay, I don't want to spend all my time with points and stuff. I have like an hour to play. This is a map that you can have lots of fun on because it's small. You can get things done quicker, and in a small point of time, which is a positive thing. And I like that because when I have like baseball and I want to do something, play some zombies, but I don't have time to play like Der Heisendrak Origins, open the whole map and do all the staffs and stuff. Shadows of Evil is the map for you, which is yeah. But people do like Shadows of Evil because it was a fun map. I have to say, I'm 50-50 for it. I don't like it, and I like it. There's actually another thing. But the thing that's stupid is there's not a specific power system, which means when you flick, like every other map, when you flick a switch, all the power turns on, all the perks turn on. But in this, it's like Mob of the Dead, that you had to use like the shock thing, but with squids, and you have to shock the perks to turn them on, and you have to hit doors open. You have to use it to open doors, specific doors, grapple onto things to do things, shock thing to turn the perks on, and so on and so forth. That's also quite stupid because you just wasted all your time turning on all the perks. That's why you want Perkaholic or something like that, so you don't have to spend your time turning on all the perks. But it's actually good to turn on perks because if you go down, you kind of need it and stuff. Well, that's the end of our discussion. That's all I have to say about Shadows of Evil. Shadow of Evil was a good map. I'm 50-50 for it, as I said 3 times already. 50-50. 50-50. Okay? So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you later.